What's up, guys? It's Nerdz from Nerdz Fab. I kind of forgot that I was making this a series, and I kind of just started making bag mounts. So what I got right now is I got the top bag mount made, but I gotta get these like little tube thingies made so I could like sit this on the axle, and then on top of that we'll go these 5.5-inch circles. So pretty much it's gonna be sitting like this. This isn't square at all. This is just a mock-up, but it's gonna be pretty much sitting it like this. I gotta trim like a 3-inch circle out of this. I kind of laid it out, but it disappeared. I just gotta get hardware for the top, and I gotta drill holes and cut those out. I'm gonna bolt the bag to the frame and then just lay it down straight up on the axle, and then I'm just gonna weld it wherever it sits. I'll measure it on the other side to make sure it's the same way. But I'm closing up in the garage for tonight. I'm gonna be back tomorrow to finish everything up. The little tabs for the rear, I got them cut out. I got the bag sitting in there on both sides. I got the pieces tacked up. I just gotta take the bags back out, drop the axle down, and then weld them. But this is what the bottom bag mount looks like now. I do have to also weld the top. So I didn't even think about the fact that I should probably be recording this, but I'm starting to chop the frame up here. And then I realized that the trans is literally sitting on that portion of the frame that I just cut out. So the trans almost just fell on my face. I'll show you right now. This is what I'm working with. I was trying to take that much of the frame out. I cut a triangle about yay big, and then I cut a slit so when I lowered it, it didn't buckle in any way, and like the trans almost slid onto my face and stuff. It was fun. I got it all tacked together. And I don't know if you can tell how lower the other frame rail is than this one. Although before I keep cutting and welding. Yesterday, I forgot to show you guys, yesterday I finished the bag mounts. So I welded everything all up and I grinded these flush, and that's kind of the look that I was going for when I did it. But from the back, it looks even cooler. Like right there, like that's money right there. That's a money shot. But now I'm gonna get back to cutting. It looks a little darker on this side, but this piece of metal's about to fall out. There it is. So, finished up both sides. Before it was like this much, now it's like probably like that much. Yeah, so that's it for that. Once I'm done with the whole truck, I'll throw it up on the lift. I'll continue welding, whatever. Before I'm actually done with the truck, I'm taking literally everything back off of it so I can finish up all the framework and I could paint the frame. I probably should have been recording for the last week. I got a lot done. I got all my air stuff figured out pretty much. Not really figured out, but the truck air's up and down. I got a tank, I got switches, I got 2 compressors. Truck is on tires right now. I gotta put the spacers on in the front and then it'll roll around, but right now it's hitting the caliper, the bracket on the caliper. Right now I'm not really doing anything important, but I wanted to make this look good. So this, I cut this out of the bed. It doesn't look good at all. I wasn't planning on it looking good at all. But this is gonna sit about right here. And then I wanna put those little triangles on the side, because on the bottom of it itself, it has the same exact thing going on. And being that you can't see it from the bottom, I just want something fancy on the top. But I got the whole front end of the truck cut up so I can put like the tires on it. I'll show you the video of actually us dropping it for the first time.
Ready? Go.
I also have to figure out hood hinges, because the stock ones, when you lower them down, they go right on the tire, and that's no good. But my brother hit the brakes the other day, and it went right to the floor. So it needs a master. I need to get an electric gas pedal for the electric throttle body. For up there right now, I'm mounting my compressors underneath the truck. I already got one under. One of them is bigger than the other. I don't really want them to be shown. The smaller one goes back there, the bigger one goes in front. I got a Viair 400C or whatever it's called, and then I got a 444. But I don't know if this tank's big enough. I'm peeling all those stickers off, don't worry. The lines don't reach all the way, so I have to get some like, so I gotta get like some extended fittings. I gotta get like literally this. And then I'm gonna get a 90 for this one so it actually reaches. I got like a Pepsi cooler on the way, pretty much as old as the truck, and it's all beat up and stuff. And then I'm gonna hide my management in there. I have to configure something to put my tailgate on and keep it on, because these are rotted out down here and it literally falls off, and the hinges don't work, and it's Like you can see the handle, it's all crudded up and stuff, like it literally doesn't move. And these, I had to pry it open with a screwdriver to get it out. So I don't really know what I'm gonna do about that yet. Also gotta figure out a steering shaft. I actually got a list. I'll show you the list. This is not done yet. Everything on this list has to get done. I asked Nola if he said he's got more pipes to finish the turbo kit. This has got to go way down. I got my intercooler. I got to get that mounted up somehow. I think I might just chop this pretty much like right here, and then see where else I got to cut. I know I got to cut down here a little bit on this pinch weld, but it should sit behind the grill pretty well. If not, I'm just gonna chop it all up because I don't really care. Got that piece all fitted up. It looks excellent. Not much else to do, really. Now I'm probably just gonna put the rotors on the rear, spacers on the front. Where'd the spacers go? Lost the spacers. There they are. Slap the spacers on the front. See where my tires are gonna sit, because they're probably gonna be way too far out. This side has no spacers on, and it hits right here. As you can see, it's taking it down with it. Got to do some trimming on that. The only reason I'm not recording everything I do is because, one, it takes way too long to like set it up, and then I gotta redo some videos, and then I gotta start back over again. And I literally just want this thing done. Again, I probably should have recorded this, but the wheels didn't fit in the front, so I had to get the chopping. I took about this much off the front fender, and hopefully that'll make my wheel clear. I'm gonna clean it up with the flat disc real quick, but that's the size spacer I'm running. And it is hitting on the top as well. It's hitting right here on the bottom one, so I'm just gonna take the grinder and go across the whole thing. Hopefully make it work. So I got the bottom side right there all cut up, put the thing back on. Got the fender all cut up on both sides, got the spacer on both sides. It just cleared. Before it was hitting and it was making a lot of noise, like a big bang sound, but it's good now. I actually got a lot done in this video. I actually got a cooler for 50 bucks off Facebook Marketplace. I got the air tank mounted. I got one of the compressors mounted down there. The other one goes there, but there's a cross member in the bed that I gotta get rid of. Got the fuel cell mounted up. I got this sump that goes on the inside, so it doesn't make as much noise, and it literally has a better filler hole than what it came with. We got it manually airing up and down off these things. I got pretty much all my fuel stuff ready to go. I got line, I got a lot of fittings, and I just gotta run that through the frame, either one of the sides. I got this all fitted up. It's pretty close, very close. Pretty sure this is where my turbo is gonna sit when I'm done. So it'll be like pretty subtle, but you'll still kind of see it. This is what she looks like as of right now. I do want to tell you though, I may have this exposed for a little bit, but I'm gonna make a floor, like the bed floor right there, across the whole top of the bed. Like literally the bed floor, but up top. I'm gonna get a new bed, I'm gonna cut the tubs out, and I'm gonna flatten them, so it just sits like pretty much flush with this. I'm gonna put it on hinges and struts so I could like lift it up, and I'm gonna make like a skeleton for it. It'll be cool, but for right now, this is what I got going on. Pretty much all the rear framework is done, and all like the up and downy movements. I do have to finish the back right there, and I do have to finish the front. Like I said, this isn't even done yet. I have no steering right now. That's gonna be going straight down there-ish. I don't really know. But then it's a lot of wiring and a lot of fuel lines, air lines. I gotta run my controller into the cab. It's a whole thing. I also have to figure out how to mount my hood. I don't know if I'm gonna put 4 pins in the corners. I still never mounted the front bumper up. I'm gonna do that probably soon because I need to see where it's gonna sit in order to weld these together. I hope you guys like this video. I know it's been a while since I posted last. I don't really know what I'm doing half the time. I need help with all my air management stuff. My buddy's gonna come help me soon. And then all the fuel lines, that's gonna be a headache, and I don't even know what to do about that. I'm figuring it all out slowly, but for right now, this is what I got. I knew I had to put a video out, so I hope you guys liked it. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one soon. I don't know, but yeah, enjoy your rest of the week. I hope to see you guys again soon. And this is Nerdz Fab, and I'm out.
I think there's a flaw in my code. These voices won't leave me alone. Oh my